Hello there, heroes. I'm the Orange Ranger, and it's yet another Power Rangers toy review for you with another look at a Lightning Collection figure. And here, as you can see, we've got one of the OGs. This is my review of the Mighty Morphin Red Ranger Jason. This figure has an interesting history because it's seen a couple of different releases. We had the armored Red Ranger Lightning Collection figure that comes with the Dragon Dagger and Dragon Dagger accessories, as well as the San Diego Comic-Con 2-pack, where you had the Mighty Morphin Red Ranger Jason, and then the Zeo Gold Ranger Jason, which later got semi-re-released as the Zeo Gold Ranger Tray of Triforia. So there's just a lot of interesting history around this figure, but this is the one that we all knew was going to be coming when the Comic-Con 2-pack came out, and that is Jason as the original Mighty Morphin Red Ranger, all on his own. In the box here, you see that wonderful box art, of course. You see the human head, which we will be talking about, the Blade Blaster in blaster mode, the power sword, and the figure. I see some lightning over here, and some other hands over here. The art goes around there, and okay, yeah, you see, I wanna talk about a little bit. I mentioned in the Shadow Ranger one that art went all the way around and extended like almost halfway back into the back of the box here. You can see here, this specifically cuts off right at the corner. It could go a little further around, but it doesn't. That's interesting. The texturing of the plastic and everything on the suit for some reason reminds me of the Red Ranger adult Halloween costume, which I have, like the muscle suit. Not that it's over-muscled the figure, just kind of the quality, quote-unquote, of the spandex. So that's kind of interesting. That side of the box has that box art all on one side. Standard red on the top. Oh, look! So as you can see here, I picked this up at a store. I found it at the GameStop store there, and it does actually reflect the price. Funny that all the details on this little price tag here. It says AF MMPR Wave 3. And then there's a date, February 1st, 2020. That is not when I got this. I got this pretty recently. But the price is $24.99. I think we're ready to open this bad boy up. Backing card is silver and crimson, neither of which are really the colors you associate with Jason. I would have considered the card that Doggy got with the crimson and regular red as the better choice, but oh well. Warning, choking hazard, small parts, not for children under 3 years, in 26 different languages. Actually, wait, oh no, 27. There's I believe an Arabic language there at the very end, and the dot that describes what it is on the right instead of the left due to how the language is read. So that's interesting. Other two hands are a pair of closed fists. Isn't the smallest chance of a victory a reason enough to keep on fighting? I think I kind of butchered that quote, but anyway, something, something, smallest chance, something, something, fighting, something, something. This figure looks really good. I really like it. There's not a ton to say about the Mighty Morphin suits. They're a little plain in terms of overall design aesthetics with the diamonds and the solid colors, but I really like it. I know a lot of people have commented on the helmet to the point that I know recently there was an announcement of a figure set that was going to include, it's basically 3 Dino Rangers from 3 Dino seasons, red, blue, and pink, that were a part of the Beast Morphers team-up. And it's red Mighty Morphin, and blue Dino Thunder, and pink Dino Charge. And one of the first comments people saw was, wow, that helmet's beautiful. I really hope I'll be able to swap that helmet off and put it on my Lightning Collection figure. But honestly, the helmet looks good enough for me, I'll say. But examining it, I did notice something. So you have the helmet here, and I think the mouthpiece is okay, and the teeth look good. I know some people, I think the biggest thing was that those teeth should be white on a silver stripe or silver on a white stripe, but, you know, just basically they should be different colors, and it's just silver there. But, you know, I think the shape of the helmet and everything is pretty good, and it looks okay, but, and I can't get much closer there, but you can see right in the middle there, the visor part is kind of misshapen between the teeth, or there's a black part that the line jumped up or something. It stands out a little when I'm looking for it, when I'm examining it, you know, but overall I think that helmet's pretty good. I love, and this is probably going to have to be digital zoom, but the detail on the morpher on the belt is fantastic. But a funny thing to me about the Lightning collection is how you have this figure and you're spending like $20, $25 to get the figure, and then it's just one simple accessory in it that can really sell it to you. And for me, it is this power sword. This power sword is beautiful. Look at this thing. It's just so well painted. The coin in there is just accurate and beautiful. And just the piping on it, and the engraved like decorations on the blade. Just, this thing is so pretty and such a beautiful part of this piece. But let's talk about that human head, shall we? First of all, I'll say, as it's done with pretty much all of them so far, it does at least look enough like a face that my camera's face recognition technology is focusing right on it. You won't be able to see this, of course, but there's a big orange square right around Jason's face indicating, hey, there's a human face in your shot and I'm focusing on it. This bears a passing resemblance to Austin St. John. It looks enough like him to be like, oh yeah, that's him. You know what it kind of reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of the Boom comics. I mean, they don't look exactly the same, but I mentioned early on in my reviews of the Boom comics that they obviously had chosen looks for the characters that would call back to the original actors while not being just drawings of the original actors. And that's kind of what this reminds me of. This just kind of looks like Austin St. John. Honestly, it looks a little bit more like him today, like in that Beast Morphers team up, to be honest, than back in 1993. But there's that. Funny enough, on camera, his hair comes off looking kind of solid black, but looking at the figure in the light, it's more brown than that. And again, I can't really show you that. That would be with my own eyes, but that is a thing. It's a pretty decent human head. You know, I can't complain too much. The eyes have life in them, which is something I mentioned even with Doggy Kruger, which is difficult to do because his head was fake to begin with. So, but yeah, it's passable for a human head. Just really quick, the Blade Blaster doesn't have any silver on it, just red and white. That is slightly disappointing. But hey, maybe you're more of a Stone Canyon kind of a guy. Here is Rocky on the MMPR Red figure. Or maybe you were more thinking, we'll always have Real. I decided to swap Trini and Jason's heads because of the color swap arc from Go-Go Power Rangers, where Trini was the Red Ranger and Jason was the Yellow Ranger. But obviously you can't swap their body types, so Trini is really beefy and Jason's looking a little slim thick.
Boy slim thick, Skinny Legend got me quaking.
Well, I think that just about covers it now that I'm done swapping heads around, but hey, that's half of the fun of the Lightning collection, right? Again, not terribly much to say. This is a quality figure. My recommendation would come more based on whether or not you wanted to team build, whether you wanted to put together the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I mean, I've got Jason and Trini so far, depending on whether or not Ranger Slayer and Lord Draken count. But I don't know. I'm iffy on getting the other Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. We'll see. Like I said, this is starting to develop into a minor addiction. So as other ones come out or as I see them available, I might snag them. But I'm not like, again, you know, just in general, I'm not gung-ho on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It's the seasons that started it all, of course. I'm grateful to it for kicking off the franchise, but it's not my favorite seasons, and they never have been, except when I guess I was watching them originally, because they were the only seasons. But, you know, other seasons I like a lot better. So this, you know, this doesn't hold that nostalgic value for me like other seasons might, and like this might for other people, but it's a quality figure. The Power Sword is beautiful. It looks like a quality figure, and I am happy to have it. So there is that, and that is my verdict. It gets my recommendation, although it is an iffy recommendation. It is a recommendation if you really have that nostalgic love for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, or you want to put together the Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers team, then I would recommend it. It's not a must-have. If you're picking and choosing in the Lightning Collection, I wouldn't say that it was like a Shadow Ranger that I think you should absolutely have because of the quality of the figure. This is okay. It gets a tenuous recommendation. That's going to wrap up this toy review. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you're subscribed to my channel to see all of my videos, and ring the bell to get your notifications set up, because toy reviews come out on not really anything of a schedule. So if you want to know when these videos come out, you'll need to be subscribed, and you need to hit that bell. Down in the comments below, let me know what you thought of this figure as well as my review of it. Do you have this? Are you looking to pick it up? I think it's probably still full price at this point in the $20 to $25 range. You might catch a deal on it here or there. But are you looking to pick this up, and what did you think of this review? Let me know down in the comments below. Make sure while you're down there you smack that thumbs up button. Let me know that you enjoyed this video. And if you're interested in lending any financial support to the channel to support my Lightning collection, you can head over to Patreon or Ko-fi and check me out at Orange Ranger Videos. Thanks so much for watching, heroes, and until next time, may the power protect you.